So all of this oxygen is going out into space, along with all of this CO2. It looks like we're a little bit backed up here. We're full on natural gas storage, which is not a bad thing. And then there's a little bit of hydrogen going up the line there too. We've only got one of these modules, but it's enough to power this thing indefinitely, right? And then the excess hydrogen will probably just pipe either out into space or maybe down into these containers or something. I'm not sure yet. We'll figure it out though, right? Could I put a sweeper next to the copper gold volcanoes? Yeah, that's the idea. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna transport all of this stuff up into here and let it cool down and stuff. So then when we actually go to build stuff, it doesn't overheat all the machinery around it and cause problems. I don't know if this if the sweeper is gonna melt inside here though, because once it's capped off, it's gonna get very hot in there. I mean, we could just put some Weezeworts in, I guess, to help keep it cool. But I think the heat around here will cause the Weezeworts to die potentially. So I don't know if we need to make this this chamber a little bit bigger so that we can help like get heat out of it, and then hopefully our thing won't go up over 150 degrees. I'm pretty sure. Well, let's analyze this as soon as we get somebody to it. And then we've already analyzed this one. So this one is dormant in 48 cycles and is currently fluctuating between 120 and 220 degrees. So it's going to get pretty hot around there. I just don't want the auto sweeper to break from heat damage. You know what I mean? Happy anniversary. Wow. Whose anniversary is it? No? Anyone? Well, happy anniversary. I hope you have a nice time on your anniversary, if it's your anniversary. I don't know, what's 365 cycles. Yeah, that's right. We've been doing this for a whole year. It's only taken us a year to do all this. Lover of Sloths has done science now. Lover of Sloths, you can do some farming now instead. You can get better at farming. And it looks like somebody else is just... Oh, Levo Doom as well. Can you do this? You're qualified for farming too? Okay, perfect. Nice. Alright, so we'll finish those jobs up there, and then we'll start figuring out how we're going to do this. I suppose we do this one first. Get the transport network to take this up to here. Like I was saying yesterday, I think we want refined metals up here because we're going to probably be using refined metals up here. This is probably going to be like our heavy industry area. We'll just make use of the cold that's in this ice biome right now too, right? Will Planet Coaster be coming back anytime soon? Yeah, possibly. Apparently you and me have been together 40 months. Oh, Dowie. 40 months. That's crazy, man. Secret Eberman Lover, thanks so much for the donation as well. Tell Jan to get back to work and stop watching the stream. P.S. When you don't stream, he is watching Korean titty streamers. OS Frog. Nice. Well, I mean, that's good. So, wait, does he prioritize me over Korean titty streamers? Because that's nice. Like, I'm sure most people wouldn't do that. So tell Jan I said thanks very much. Thanks, Secret Eberman Lover. I appreciate it. Have I heard of Dustwind? No, I haven't heard of Dustwind. What is it? Is it worth knowing about? Is this something that I need to know about? Okay, look. We're going to do it like this. We're going to break down these walls, and then we're going to drain this out into here. And then we're going to try to combine these two at some point, I guess, and make another gigantic water tank. And then this gives us passage up to here to start doing this work. We're going to have some polluted water here that we're going to need to like pump out or contain. So don't really want to mix the polluted water in with, well, especially this water here. We're going to try to keep this capped off as long as we can. Because this is what's going up into this little module, right? Get my tits out. Okay, I will. Am I slouching still? No, I'm not. Look. I'm sitting perfectly upright. I'm trying to work a little bit on my posture. I'm not really. But I like to tell myself that that's what I'm doing. Okay, look. So the plastic is flowing. Look at this. These things are actually working now and storing the plastic. So this is what it's going to look like when the whole system is up and running. And we're continually using up this petroleum to make plastic. So we now have a little bit of stored manufactured plastic. And our petroleum tank is doing pretty good here too. We have a lot of excess petroleum for this, so that'll be pretty good. If we want to start doing petroleum generator stuff, I guess we can, but hopefully we won't need to. I'm kind of hoping secretly that we don't need to do that, because it's a bit of a pain in the butt. Is this done yet? Oh yeah, no, of course they can't get over here. We're gonna need a little ladder or something. Okay, we'll put that there temporarily. This ladder can probably go, actually. Get rid of this ladder. We need to start clearing out some of this stuff, right? Especially like all this slime and shit is the worst. And another thing that we need to start thinking about doing fairly soon is getting our Pincha Peppernut farm set up. We're gonna have to get it set up somewhere hot. I'm thinking like around here where it's already hot because of this gold volcano. In fact, maybe we can use some of the heat from the gold volcano, incorporate it in, and then we can have transport. We can automate the transport for the Pincha Peppernut farm, but also it's gonna be too hot. The heat definitely dissipates the further up it goes, right? So we'll have like a bit of a chamber here, and then let the heat rise up, and then hopefully we won't need to like temperature control the farm. That would be good, right? All of my natural gas tanks are full. I need more to store the gas. Yeah, well, I think these are gonna get to pressure soon as well, right? So maybe we do need to start storing some more. I'm not sure. I mean, we can easily do it. We can just like keep building them down here, right? Just need to be careful that we don't get any water there. And we also need to check the temperature of this too. These are quite hot, 40 degrees. We need to keep it nice and cool inside our mushroom farms. For now. Oh, although I say that, I mean, maybe it's not. Maybe it's not actually worth worrying about. So gas reservoir. We do like 2 more. Just to store all this stuff and then have some insulation at the bottom. Try to trap some of this heat. I want to get out of the habit of using abyssalite tile because the update's going to make it so they can't do it, right? And the update is dropping today. It is dropping today, the update. Fucking Reddit. Fuck Reddit, it sucks. What's Reddit done now? It's gonna be at 11:30 p.m. tonight is when the new update's coming out. Okay, have I ever thought about playing Rust again in the new future because they have added so much like boats and cars? No, honestly, I haven't really thought about playing Rust recently. I had fun playing it when I played it, but I haven't had like I haven't had the overwhelming urge to play it again. You know, I just haven't really like thought of playing it again since. Igneous rock, or do we want to have obsidian? Let's make obsidian around here. So 3. So 1, 2, 3. So the thing is gonna have to be really close by. 1, 2, 3, 2, 3. We could maybe put it here so that it's a little bit further away. Just try to like insulate some of the heat like from it, but we can't really block it off either, right? So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So go like that. 2, 3. I guess we need to make this like high enough so that some of the heat can like disperse out and hopefully not just melt our arm thing as well. So where are we going to put this? Stuff is going to drop 1, 2, 3. So it's going to have to go like around here or something. I think it's going to be too hot here. Well, we'll see. Maybe it won't be, but it might be. Alright, we'll start closing this off. We'll put some ladders in here too so that we can actually reach the top bits. And then we'll see about getting that automated. And we'll send somebody in to do the analysis on this as well so we can see when it's gonna like go and stuff. Finally, the beginning of a strum. Yeah, we've only been online for 27 minutes. That's right. It's pretty much the start. The first like 10-15 minutes was just music as well, so you haven't really missed much. We're just continuing on from where we left off yesterday. Doing this stuff. Hey, look it, we're getting some hydrogen in here now. It's good. Are you stuck? So this is going to be refined metals, all of it. We're going to copy these settings to here. Oh shit, we wanted to make this high priority as well, right? For refined metals. So it may be that we have people bringing stuff up here for now. Lubinsky, oh, you are stuck. There's been a cave-in, that's why. Poor Mubinsky. Poor Mubinsky. Didn't even know. He's just totally stuck. Poor guy. Or girl. I don't know what you actually are, Mubinsky. I can't even tell because you've always got a hat on and a spacesuit as well, so it's impossible to tell. Maybe you're a guy, maybe you're a girl. Who knows? And you know what? Who cares as well, right? Poor old Moobs. Yeah, I know. He just blocked his way up there. I didn't realize that there's so much sand up here that collapsed in. So we're pretty close to the surface here too, right? In like our new industrial area. What if meteors start like busting in and breaking all of our shit? It's probably not really gonna happen, is it? I think the meteors drop a lot of this like a regolith around. I think in the new update there's a new critter called like a shovel or something. Like I guess the joke is that's a shovel, and people seem to think that it's going to help. It's going to eat regolith or get rid of it somehow. I think. I don't know much about it. The space is huge now. Yeah, it is really huge. We really need to start getting transport tubes up and running because this base is gigantic right now. It's one of the biggest. It's one of the biggest and one of the best. This is still active for 39 cycles, and this bad boy is still active for 18. So we want to start. We want to try to get as much natural gas out of this as possible. It's nice and cool down here. It's like 84 degrees and 84 degrees. That's not too bad. They're made of gold, so they should be fine. And then we're going to want to pump this gas down here too, right? Which means that we're going to have to adjust this network slightly. So that's 2 more tanks that we're going to fill up. And then we're going to have I guess we could just bridge that, right? And just do this like this. Okay, perfect. Nice. Oh, look. Toasty surroundings. How hot is it here? Even with the suit on. Blake Dodge got too hot. It was too hot in there for Blake Dodge. Believe that? It's crazy. We had some collapse stuff here too, so we can't get to this auto sweeper. And we can't get to this conveyor receptacle either because of the collapses too, right? Blocked his way up to the volcano. Has he blocked his way up to the volcano? No, he's fine now. They're getting up to the volcano, no problem. So we get this copper and start using it for stuff. But we're gonna just like, we're just gonna get rid of it too, right? So we're gonna wanna have a grabber close to this gold volcano, and hopefully it's not gonna melt and get damaged. I think it will though, even if it's made of gold, I think it's gonna get too hot. Well, we'll see. Hopefully, like, the air close by, it doesn't get to, like, over 150 degrees. We might be okay. We'll have to see. But this thing is going to have to go, like... Oh wait, it can go like up here in the corner and still grab it, right? It'll still be able to reach the stuff that drops out of there? Okay, cool. And we're making it out of gold too, right? Perfect. Okay, so we're gonna want to have some tile that goes around here too, like this. We'll probably leave a little bit of space above it so that some of the heat can like just travel up there too. And then we'll leave a little bit of space beside it too. In fact, it's just because of the heat, right? In fact, we can go like here, potentially. Do it like this. We can do that. And then we can have this ladder come up here so that we can do the top bits and then close it off. Okay, that should be fine. And then we just need to get some power to this thing. And then we're going to need to have this all carved out here too, which we might need some more ladders for. And we need a conveyor loader, which conveyor loader can just go like up here or something. It doesn't really matter. We could just have it floating anywhere. It doesn't need to be like on anything or whatever. So we can just put it here and say that the contents of this it's just gonna load anything, isn't it? Oh no, once it's built we actually have to say what to put in. So we just want to put the we just want to put that metal in, right? Nice forehead, thanks so much. Thanks. I appreciate it. I take great pride in my my forehead. I like it a lot. How's this doing? We have hydrogen for the most part back here. It looks like there's still like some polluted oxygen and some other crap swirling around out there. So we'll just pump a little bit more hydrogen in here, and then we can turn this on, and we can start our plastic production, which is going to be great because then we can do some other shit too, right? Like transport tubes and stuff. Okay, we're gonna have to do that. And then we're gonna have like some ladders come over here too so that we can do these jobs. But that should be good. And then this can just go onto this conveyor belt here. We can have it join up to here, go along the side here, and then get into here, and then we should be good, right? It looks like we're storing a lot of our refined metal already because we set those containers to priority 9. So these guys are all coming down here and picking this stuff up and taking it up. Which is fine, because once this stuff is all closed off, then it'll just be up to the auto sweepers to do it, right? Yeah? Cool. How's the water supply? It's fantastic. We have too much water. We just have too much water. Like, look at all this fucking water. Holy crap. We're not cooling it or anything right now, though. Oh, and look, the piss fountain has activated again, too. Which is great. So we're gonna just get this, like, completely filled up. Water at about 50 degrees, and then if we need to cool it down for sleet wheat or whatever, we can look at doing that, right? Remember Zelda Breath of the Wild? Good times. Yeah, I remember that one. Yeah, it was pretty good times actually. I liked playing that. It was fun. Okay, so we're gonna want to have a bridge here. And then we're going to have to delete the thing in there. Likewise, here, we're just going to have to cut this off, I think, once this is built. But that's fine. So we're storing more natural gas now. And then that should leave it so that these... Fuck, we have so much natural gas. Holy crap, we're storing a lot of natural gas. Well, I mean, we have 2 geysers to store gas for, right? It's kind of crazy. I think we're just gonna constantly run out of capacity, but if we're always topped up, then it shouldn't be a problem, right? These things can just run indefinitely, and help out. I mean, we could even have 2 more of these. We're gonna have so much gas. We could have 2 more of these running as well, at the top, and then just drip down into here as well. How is the piss? Is it warm? This piss here is pretty warm. Yeah, it's like 49-degree piss. It's not bad. So It's good. It's nice warm piss, just like you remember as a child, drinking all of that warm piss. So there's a lot of pluses there. There's a nostalgia factor with the piss, which is always nice. It's always nice to have nostalgic piss, right? No. Loving your facial hair recently. Suits you nicely. Thanks so much. Such a good game to watch people play. What, this game or something else? Remember Zelda Breath of the Wild? Oh, Zelda Breath of the Wild is a fun one to watch people play. Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed it. I mean, I lost steam with it after a while, but I did enjoy it. I thought it was a really clever game. It was really well done. I'm not sponsored by Nintendo either. I'm just saying in general, it was a pretty cool one. Conveyor rail. So this is gonna go up to here like this, and then we can have it go down there like that. But then we want this to come up and join up with it, and then go up to that thing, right? Perfect. So that means that we could probably put some ladders in between here, which gives them access from up here into there. So this is going to be like a little like maintenance tunnel, I guess, so that you can get to all of these places. It looks like we're good for hydrogen in here too, so we can actually start the presses, which is pretty nice. And we have so much fucking metal, so we should just put metal down here, right? Just to help get rid of the heat. It's gonna get really hot in this hallway. It's fine though. Okay, let's mop up this piss that seems to be collecting on the floor here. It looks like the water that was in here on the floor has frozen potentially. But once we start the presses up, it should get warm enough in there to melt it again, and then we'll get little pools of water below the presses. I don't think they're gonna overheat though. I think we'll be fine. I think we'll be able to run it no problem. Once those are up and running though, the drain on the power is gonna be noticeable. So maybe it is time to get 2 more of these generators. We can put them up here and have them drip down like through here. And then we can add some mesh tiles here as well, so that the water will just drip down into there. It's piss water, which is not the best. Well, it's okay. A little bit of piss is fine. Viper796 is an architect now, if you can believe that. Have you done this yet? Yeah, you have. God, okay, Viper. It's time to learn how to do some researching. Good for you. Viper796 is the newest person in the colony. It's doing, like, not bad. So it's just Dumbfist that's not allowed out, right? Dumbfist is stuck inside the colony. Maybe it's time to do shifts. We have 9 people, so we can do like a day and a night shift. Maybe we should do that, and then we can have people working around the clock, right? And then we can let Dumbfist out as well, because we'll have enough suits for that to happen. Although there will be like a little bit of a crossover, so there still could be a time where Dumbfist will be stuck inside the base. But since I have so much piss, can I make a shower? We got one already. We've already got a piss shower. Look, if you stand in here. Look it, see, it's all dripping down from up on high. Look, it drops down from a great height, gives you a nice golden soaking. It's perfect. Oh, we're still nowhere close to filling this up either. Fuck, it's a tremendous amount of water that we've managed to accumulate there. It's crazy. All right, so we're waiting for iron there, and it looks like some of these jobs are starting to get done here as well, which is pretty good. We need some gold for this auto sweeper, and this is going to accept refined metal, right? What's this? 960, and this one's on 600. Okay, that's fine. We'll just loop it down here. Like that. And then like that. I don't know if they'll be able to reach that though. We might need to just get another ladder in here. Okay, cool. So yeah, there's gonna be some gross polluted oxygen and stuff in here. I mean, you could try to just pump it out and make a vacuum. It doesn't really matter. If we make a vacuum in here, the heat from the volcano won't transfer, right? So then it's not a problem. Because heat can't transfer inside a vacuum. But if we make a vacuum, will it stop exploding? It's a bad idea. You can make them work during the night. Yeah, you can, yeah. You can set up shifts. You can put them on shifts so that you have people working constantly. There's a schedule. Why do I need sun when I have golden rays of piss? Exactly, right? Exactly. Then isn't it day 247 as long as I keep my lights on? I don't know what that means. No. Put them on shifts. Yeah, I will put them on shifts, don't worry. We'll do it in a minute. We'll sort it all out. We need some of these jobs to finish first. And then if this works, then we can just do the same thing down here, but slightly adjust it so that we have something picking up the stuff here, but then we can try to automate the pincha pepper nut stuff as well, right? Your vacuum always overheats, like your vacuum cleaner, you mean? Problem lies in the temperature of the volcano. It is much greater than what the machines support. Yeah, so we might, well, we'll see. Hopefully it's not a problem. Is this thing going right now? It's dormant for 20 cycles, so we'll see once it's up and running. If this thing melts or whatever, we might think about just pumping all of the air out of here, pumping it into outer space, and then creating a vacuum in here, and then maybe the volcano can't heat up the vacuum, and then it'll be fine. I don't know, with big fart clouds, radiation. I guess we're gonna have to remove this stuff here, like this slime and crap that's making fart bubbles, because that's gonna be a bit of a problem, right? We're storing all of our farty slime and stuff in this gigantic storage area, which is nearly full. Look at all the stuff that we're storing in here. It's crazy. Jeez. Jesus. We got a yokel here with diver's lungs and his grease monkey, but no athletics. We have somebody here who will not cook, but has +2 athletics and +5 creativity. It's Ren. We can maybe get him in so that we'll have 10 dupes, so we can have shifts of 5. In fact, we can almost support shifts of 7, right? Is 7 how many suits that we have right now? We can add more suits after. It's not a problem, but no. Send one of the colonists into the piss waterfall for science. They've been in it many times. Nothing happened. It's fine. Infrared is light. So yeah, what are you guys talking about? Are you talking about the space is not a true vacuum? There's no heat radiation in this game, only conduction. Okay, fine. So does that mean that if we take all of the gas out of that chamber, it should be fine? You know what'd be very cool is to put hydrogen in all those industry volcano boxes and then circulate the hydrogen with the anti-entropy thermonullifier. Yeah, we could try to. What, so just have like a lot of cold hydrogen going through there, and then when it heats up, take it out and replace it with cold? It'd be complicated though. Anal fissures, nice. Why aren't we talking about anal fissures? I don't think there's much cause to talk about anal fissures. Okay, let's not get another one just now. We can always get some after, right? Well, take a look at our priorities to see who's doing what here. So Levodoom is doing high priority operation. Lover of Sloths is doing high priority building. Mubinsky should be on high priority digging. Toto is going to be on high priority research because he's very good at it. Steampunk 360 can go on high priority supply and storage. Okay, that's going to be you, Steampunk 360. Levodoom is on operate. Who's this? Blake Dodge is going to be our cook mostly. Suro is going to be Cyril, your ranching skill is only 2. What the hell? Okay, you're gonna go on full-time farming and ranching, okay? That'll be you. Dumbfist is on high priority art, and Viper796 is going to be on tidying duty, high priority tidying duty, and toggling and stuff like that. Look, we'll put you on. You could, Viper can be the toggler, even though he's a little bit slower than everybody else. Okay, that's fine. So those are the high priorities set. This is ready to go. Let's turn it on and see how hot it gets, and see how much power it drains and stuff as well. These tanks are all set to go now too, so we can delete this, replace it, so that it's not a huge mess. Okay, that's fine. Perfect. It's been enabled. Oh, is it because we manually disabled it? Wait, if I turn it off and on again. Ah, oh, shit. Is there anything in there making fart clouds as well? I didn't check. I mean, it's easy enough to go up in here, right? And do this if we have to. But we're not going to be able to get up to this other level, so we might leak a little bit of hydrogen. Let's try turning it off and on again, and maybe that'll help it. Okay, it's off. I think the manual disable has screwed us here. So we locked it in with them being manually disabled. No. You also have to delete more pipe there to make it work properly. More pipe. I have to delete more pipe here to make this work properly. Is this what you're talking about? So so this is all going in. Goes down, goes down. Oh yeah. We gotta delete some pipe here as well, you're right. And then it'll be fine, right? Oh my God, look at all of this fucking natural gas. Jesus. Jesus, that's a lot of natural gas. Okay, fine. So we're gonna have to climb up in here and switch these on manually. Buildings. Okay. Let's turn it off so that they don't start operating straight away. And then we'll get up in here and enable these. And hopefully not lose all of this precious hydrogen that we've stored in here to help keep it cool, right? You also have some piss water top left in there. Yeah, the piss water is fine. If there's a little pool of water at the bottom of these, it helps with the heat transfer as well. It helps keep them cooler. I don't think we're gonna have a problem keeping these cool though. I think where we built them is pretty good. And then this is minus 11 in here now, so that should help balance out the heat in here as well. We're gonna be doing some more stuff up here with metal refineries, right? Because we need to make steel. We need to make steel so that we can make bunker doors and shit like that. We're gonna have to have some bunker doors set up and put on a system whereby we detect a meteor shower, and then if one is detected, we close the doors so that our stuff, like our research telescope and whatnot, doesn't get completely aced. We don't want it to get damaged while somebody's in there. Read the advice that leaves you above. What? If vacuum does not expand the heat, creates a vacuum where the volcano is, with that will prevent it from breaking by temperature. Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. Because it is gonna get hot in there. So we'll do obsidian here again. And then let's get rid of some of these ladders. We can leave those other ladders in there. We're just gonna have to move some of this slime and shit out of here. Maybe just like drop some of it down here or something, I don't know. just so it's not in there anymore. And then we just have to close this up. Delete that, close it up, and then there's like, what, 2 bits of slime in here? So we're gonna have to sweep those because we can't delete the floor here. Oh, fuck. We can't get to this ladder now either, I don't think. Is it unreachable? Who knows, right? Alright, so let's enable these buildings now that we can get in here. And then we'll figure out how we're going to enable the ones above it. I honestly don't think we can do it. If we can place a ladder there... I don't think we can jump up onto it, though. We might have to get rid of one of these wheeze wards or something. I really don't want to open this door because we're going to lose hydrogen, right? Okay, so that's those 2. So we might be able to do this if we get rid of this conveyor loader. And then place another ladder. And then we can jump up, and up, and then not lose any of the hydrogen, right? We're leaking some out at the bottom, but that's okay. There's a lot of hydrogen in here, Jesus. And we're still pumping hydrogen in here too, actually. Okay, so we just need another ladder here, and then we should be able to climb up to there, right? Huh. I think it's worked. I think we've done it. We'll just have to see. Don't they need duplicate operation? No, the polymer presses don't, no. You can fully automate them. As long as they're powered and enabled, you're good to go. See if they can, let's see if, I think Viper is gonna try to make his way here and do this, right? What's this stuff? Sand's gone down. Oh shit, look at this. It's Toto. Okay, it worked. Oh, that's fantastic. Holy shit. That's really good. No, Viper is not doing his toggling trick. He's decided not to bother doing it. Oh no, he is. Oh, look how slow he is. Very cute. Okay, let's get rid of these ladders now, since they don't need to be here. So we'll get rid of this one first, and then we'll divert this hydrogen off of this as well, because it doesn't need to be going up here anymore, right? We're just gonna have to leave the thing in. All right. We need to find a place to put some of this excess hydrogen. There's going to be a little tiny bit of it. And we can maybe try to get it down where the other hydrogen generators are or something. I don't know. We kind of need like a big central like gas filtering system and network. But the problem we're having with all of this gas is like we can't fit enough into the pipes, right? There's no like high capacity pipes, are there? There's nothing that gives you like a higher capacity. So it's just gonna get like totally bogged down. The filters aren't gonna... What's going on here? Overheat damage on this? Oh, it's 100 degrees in there. Holy crap. 36 degrees in there. Why is it 100 degrees in here? Oh, it's because of all the stuff that's being stored in here. Jesus. Alright, we're gonna have to deconstruct this and make it out of gold. The plastic shouldn't be too hot, but the other stuff will definitely be too hot, right? Will parallel pipes increase the throughput? I suppose so, yeah. But then we're just gonna have fucking pipes everywhere. But it could be useful to like filter it off, and then the gases that we want to keep, we can send to where they need to go, and then everything else that we don't want, like polluted oxygen, CO2, all that kind of shit, we can just filter it out into space, right, and get rid of it. What is the water in this game? Like all liquids break gravity and stick to the roof. Yeah, I don't know. The water is a little bit weird. I had a situation in another game where I had like a body of water like this, and then there was like a big sort of wedge in the middle, and the water level was like up to here on this side, but then it was like here, like on this side, and it feels like the physics should sort of, because it was connected, like the bottom, it feels like it should have leveled off somewhere, but it just didn't. I don't know. Maybe that's right. Maybe my understanding of water physics is wrong, but I feel like it should have leveled off, right? So I don't know. Maybe they're just like a little bit funny. Oh. It's pressure based. Oh, right. Okay. So if there's more pressure in this cave, in this smaller part of the cave, it'll push it down. Is that what you mean? So it is right. Okay. I'll take your word for it. I mean, I don't know. Again, I'm not a geographist. I'm not a vagina inspector, so I don't know. Like, maybe if I was one, I would have the answer for you, but I don't have those answers. So yeah, geography. Yeah, I'm never wrong, apart from most, if not all, the time. No, come on, I'm not always. Well, you know what? You can have that one. You can have that one on me for free. Gold. 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 Always believe in your soul. You've got the power of gold. You're indestructible. Always believe in gold. 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 Okay, we're going to finally be able to switch this bad boy on as soon as this little job is done. And also, this pneumatic door, which is made out of iron, will need to be... Oh, fuck me. It's very hot in here. Look, it's 172 degrees inside these stores. So this is of course the hot metal. Oh shit, this one's going now too. So we're gonna have even more hot metal here too. Okay, but it's not hooked up to the network right now. So will these boxes start like melting if they get too hot, or what? What's the deal? It's hot gold. So you don't work part-time inspecting vaginas? No, I don't. I don't actually work part-time inspecting vaginas. I wish I did, but there you go. All right, we're ready to turn on this press finally, and then we can get to vacuuming this as well, right? So that means that we can put this tile down here, create a vacuum in this room. So then when this thing goes off in 17.5 cycles, we can prove the theory of heat transfer without gases in the room, right? Hopefully that volcano will just be red hot and nothing else, right? The conveyor machine. Oh, fuck yeah, you're right. I forgot about the conveyor machine. Hold up a second. Let me put this conveyor machine back. What does this come under? Shipping. Conveyor loader. Make it out of gold, yeah. Conveyor loader out of gold. 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 Oh. It only takes one vagina. Good. Good, I'm glad. Alright, we're almost ready to go. We were there pretty much, but now we're a little bit further away from where we were. 840. Oh my god. Jeez. Okay, so we're gonna need another fucking mother-in-law. I can't believe how many transformers we're needing down here. It's kind of crazy. Okay, we're gonna get the ladder down to here. Let's get some more tiles in here as well. And we'll get another transformer so that we can add a pump without overloading these circuits, right? Jesus Christ. What is the machine next to the volcano? It's it is an auto sweeper, which is going to pick up the stuff that spews out of the volcano. We're going to try to create a vacuum in here so that heat doesn't transfer around to the machine and melt it before it can do that. And then the idea is to seal this off so that nobody ever goes into it again. Pump out the stuff. Maybe put a switch so that we can just turn off the pump. Leave the pump in there. And then we're going to transport materials up to this material storage that we've created. We've created a industrial material storage area up here for our plastic and refined metals. All that cool stuff that we need. We're also going to need to have a small power thingamajig here, which is going to go like that. And then we're going to go for heavy watt down here like so. Which means that we're then going to want to have just some normal wire coming off of here and plugging into a pump of some description. We're going to have a pump in here. I'm going to put a gas pump, make it out of gold. We should be able to suck up everything from here, right? I'll put it like low down here, just in case, so that it can suck out even more. And then we're going to want to pipe this stuff out of here. We're just going to pipe it out to here and vent it here. So once it's a vacuum, this thing will just stop anyway, so we don't need to really put a switch on it or anything, right? Is this reachable? I kind of hope so. I'd rather have a lifetime's worth of sips playing Skyrim Fallout than pussy. Really? The collectors put the material in the nearest store. It is not necessary that you put two. This one doesn't have access to it though. It has no line of sight down here and it's too far away, so we need two. Alright, so this is gonna be for plastic. Right, and then we can have this metal tile put back and then we can switch this bad boy on. In the meantime, okay, perfect. So now all we gotta do is close this. This guy's gonna potentially die in here. There's nothing creating any polluted oxygen in here now, right? There's no fart bubbles. So it should be easy to make this into a vacuum. In a vacuum, the liquid metal won't turn solid as it won't be able to cool down. Alright, so it's just gonna come out as liquid? Well, that'll be interesting. What, so we'll have liquid copper in there? We'll see. Let's see what happens. Toto is now an architect. Good job, Toto. And you've mastered the gopher position as well. Toto, are you ready to do some... You've mastered that as well. Okay, you can do farming now. And then we'll start giving people pay rises and stuff, right? Okay, let's finally turn this on and start making a lot of plastic. Then we can get our transport tube set up. It'll transfer the heat through the floor and solidify that way. Alright, perfect. I hope that that's the case. We'll see. Is there any thermal power options in this game? Yeah, there are, yeah. There's like a geothermal, like a steam turbine thing, right? Alright, here we go. Currently operating at -3 degrees and starting to climb. Our target temperature for these is like, well, they're made of gold, so they can go all the way up to about 150, but we want to sort of run these not at 150 ideally, right? Here we go. Look at, there's some plastic going up the line already, boys. Oh, yes. Look. So these things are just going to constantly spew out plastic and transfer it into here. And then we're going to be able to use it to start making our tube transport network. Nice. Nice. It's staying cool in here. It's good. Look. It's only what? It's only just over 0 in here now. This one is still -2. This one is still below 0. And this one is about 3 degrees now. So we should be transferring a lot of the heat back into here and regulating it through all these temp shift plates that we've made, right? And as long as this thing is running, this chamber will be nice and cold too, right? So this will be perfect. These can just run forever. Awesome gerb. What do they make plastic from? They make it from petroleum that we're pumping up here. So we're pumping up petroleum from all the way down here. So we got this gigantic stockpile of petroleum because our dudes have been finding this crude oil. We still have tons of crude oil in this pocket as well. So we're going to fill this with petroleum and use the petroleum to then do this stuff. We could get some petroleum generators going as well, because we'd be able to cool them effectively, and it would give us a ton of extra power. But I think we're okay, because I think we have so much natural gas that we could probably get 2 more generators up here, like I keep saying, and that'll be us for power for a good long while, I would say, without having to use petroleum generators. And then when we want to like upgrade our power, we can hopefully do something with steam turbines. That would be kind of fun. We just have to find like a sustainable design for a steam turbine, right? This is active again in 16 cycles, so we'll see if this works. So that's that one closed off. And then this one down here we're going to close off, but we're going to have it, we're going to try to use the heat that this produces to keep a Pinch of Peppernut farm nice and hot. Because it needs to be, it needs to be hotter, between like 35 and 80 degrees, I believe. I mean, we can use like space heaters to help keep it, warm in there, or at least like level. Oh, this is great. Look at this. So how hot is this now? 6 degrees, 7 degrees. This one is at 2.6 degrees, and this one's at 3. So I don't think we'll ever have to turn these off. I think it's going to be cold enough in here for these to just run indefinitely. We're going to need a ton of plastic, so. Could I temp shift the heat from the gold volcano? Maybe, yeah. I forgot the automation for the pump. No, it's fine. It'll just, it's once a vacuum is created and nothing else ever enters here, it'll just shut down, right? It won't keep drawing power. It should just shut down. It only draws power when it actually pumps, I think. Don't quote me on that. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Change the ventilation grill of the gas pump through high pressure. Yeah, I mean, I could actually. Equally, we could just start getting rid of some of this excess gas, because there's fucking tons of it. Jesus. Look at all this oxygen. There's a lot of slime lung down here still, too. Oh my god, there's a lot of slime lung everywhere. To be fair, though, we did excavate a ton of fuck me. There's a lot of it, Jesus. All right, let's start getting rid of some of this stuff here, so that we can make like we're gonna make like a station for our tube transports, right? So we'll start getting rid of some of this crap. We'll have like an entrance or two here, and then we can like shoot people up to here quicker. Start building that. Oh fuck, we ran out of power. So we're gonna have to get these generators up and going, because we're drawing too much power right now. We're not producing any excess for the batteries, the smart batteries, so these things are just gonna be going full tilt non-stop, right? Okay, fine. We'll add some more generators, use up some of this stuff, and then we'll start building the tube network. Man, I'm so excited to build this tube network. I can't wait. Dude in the airlock is missing a suit. Where is he? What, did somebody get out of the base without a suit on? I don't think so. I think it's fine. We have 2 dupes just sitting in the base at all times. We haven't really given them any jobs either. Maybe we do this schedule now. So we got the Hitler shift, which we don't really need to use anymore. Hitler's shift was meant to be like a red alert thing, but it turns out that there's just a red alert function. So we can get rid of Hitler's shift. I know. Not the worst, not the best. And then we'll have day crew, which is of course you guys. And then when I do night streams, of course there's night crew. Who's gonna be on night crew and who's gonna be on day crew? We got bath time, we got some downtime. Look, we can even add some extra downtime in the morning here, which will give like a little bit more morale. So when these guys are up, we want these guys to be sleeping. So we're gonna have like bedtime happen for these guys around here, while these other guys are working, so they can have their downtime here, and then they can have. Oh no, they need 2 downtimes, right? So then they're gonna have bedtime, and then when they wake up in the morning, they can have bath time and a bit of downtime, and the rest of the time they're working, right? So it's like the same schedule, but there'll be some overlapping. So it means that this period in the day here, there'll still be 2 people idle, but we'll have people working throughout the night as well, right? Okay, so Mubinsky, Toto, Levodoom, Blake Dodge, and Suro can be on day crew. And then we'll have Lover of Sloths, Steampunk 360, Dumbfist. We'll let Dumbfist out of the airlock now, too. And Viper. Viper is going to be on night crew as well, okay? Perfect. All right, so we have day crew and night crew now. And we want to let Dumbfist out of here too, right? Okay, so he's just got default access now. Okay, perfect. So that means that we'll have people working throughout the night now. But they all have their different like skills and priorities and stuff. So not all jobs will be done in the night, but some stuff will be done in the night, which is pretty good, right? Who's Ranium? Not mine. Let them sleep longer. No, I'm a master of karate and friendship for everyone. Those are the things I pride myself on the most, actually. I'm very good at doing all of those things. Oh yeah, the plastic. How much plastic do we have? 2,190 kilograms of plastic already. It's great. So we can see that in here, right? 2,220 kilograms of plastic laying around. I think it's like 50 per tube or something like that. Something like that anyway. Have we started removing this stuff? Yeah, we have. Okay, perfect. So let's remove this stuff here. Start chipping away at the end here. Chip away at these ends here as well. So we don't need any of these platforms here, and they don't really match up with anything either, right? We need to like sort out this like compost area as well. It shouldn't really be right in front of the airlock because it's giving off polluted oxygen, right? Will I play the new free expansion for XCOM 2? Yeah, I will. Eventually. Once we're done playing this, we'll hit it. It looks fun. It looks like a good one. I mean, XCOM 2 is just great, isn't it? It's really good. What's left in here now? There's not much, actually. We are pumping. We just need to pump a little tiny bit more. Keep pumping. Okay, let's deconstruct this and that, and then we're gonna have it's gonna be in the way of that wire, isn't it? Okay, that's fine. Okay, so we want mesh tile here. Wait, what did I make this mesh tile out of? Copper. Let's make this mesh tile out of gold. And then we're gonna need some here and here as well, right? So that's gonna drop down. Okay, that should be fine. So that'll drop all the way down, and then we're gonna probably have to just move this wire a little bit.